God never turns his back on his children when they fail. We men turn their backs. Women turn their backs on each other. But God, he never turns his back on his children when they fail. But when you fail, you find your wife will turn her back on you. Your husband will turn his back on you. Your children can even turn their backs on you when they feel you've disappointed them. But God will never turn his back on his children when they fail. When Sarah doubted God's promise and laughed at the idea of having a child in her old age, God never turned his back on her. He still fulfilled his promise through her. You find that in Genesis chapter 18. Read from verse 1 to 15. The Bible teaches us one day Abraham was seated in his compound, and he saw three men coming towards him. And he rushed, and he bowed down, and he said, "If I have found favor before you, let water be brought, and your feet may be washed. And also, while that is happening, let some food be brought that you may eat." And the man said, "Go on, do as you say." And so he rushes to the tent. He tells Sarah that fix up something. Then he rushes to the crowd. He tells the young men, pick one of the best calves that are there, slaughter, dress it, and then bring it so that Sarah may prepare it. And so when the food was ready, Abraham brings it before these men. And now he stood while they were eating, which was a sign of respect. And so after these men had finished to eat, one of them said unto Abraham, that where is your wife Sarah? And Abraham says, my wife Sarah is in the tent behind you. And so the man tells Abraham, now according to the time of life, I will return and your wife Sarah will have a child. Mind you, he's saying this when Abraham is 100 years old and Sarah is 90 years old. So in other words, he's telling Abraham that you are 100 years old and your wife is 90 years old. But I am saying this, that you are going to have a child in your old age. And so now Sarah, who was in the tent, heard these words. And the Bible says she laughed in her heart. The Bible says she laughed in her heart.